Greetings. An email from a young witch with questions. People can email with any kinds of questions. Here, I'll read. Hi, I'm a young witch. That's paraphrasing because she gives her age. And I know we're only supposed to email you if we want a custom wand or a special bundle of herbs. First of all, I don't mean to give that impression on my site. You can email questions. But I had a request. Could you maybe make a book or possibly send a list of all the herbs? I'm actually working on that right now. I've got it divided and organized, and I'm pulling from this information. These are some of my grimoires. But for now, this is one of my favorites. And what their uses are. I do actually use the same herbs over and over. And if you look at my Instagram, you can see that. One of the ones that pop off: calendula, yarrow, rose, lavender, rosemary, lemon verbena. Cannabis. Also, how does one know if a crystal is charged? And how does one know it works if one finds a crystal on their own? Okay, so how does one know if a crystal is charged? I find lots of approaches. One, you can ask the person that gave it to you if they put any kind of energy on it. Ask the crystal, open to it, feel it, hold it in your hand. If this is something you need to cleanse, appropriate methods for the crystal, like some can't have water. Selenite cannot be in water. But if it's something that can be cleansed in water, or you can use earth. Another thing to consider, Achilles' heel. Imagine if he had been dumped from the other leg. So you want to get both sides, all sides. What was the other question? Okay, so I was at a market once, it wasn't a farmer's market. It was all goods. It was like an outdoor market, a crafts fair. And someone had crystals on their table, and I was walking by, and I heard a piece of lapis cry out. And I went over, and I was like, this has been abused. And I didn't have any cash on me or anything, and so I wanted to just grab it and run away because it had been abused. And so I was inspecting it with my eyes, and the person came over and picked it up. It was rather large, and it had been broken in two places, and they glued it back together. And I was just like so offended. So listening is very important. Feeling, if you find crystals, for example, I was living near a source, and so I would make offerings and hike and collect crystals, and this is what I used in my crystal grid line, and I programmed them for 3+ months. So when you program a crystal ground, and you're basically just setting intention with the crystal. Let me see if I've missed any other questions. This one is very powerful. So, which I hope this helps, and I will be offering more. I am in the process of writing, and that's why it's taken me so much time to get back to you, and I appreciate you being patient. And oh, I don't know what Gravity Falls is, but I'm sure it's great. I'll check it out maybe. So as far as how to purchase, I actually like to plant my own medicines. So planting wherever you are on the universe, planting what grows in your area. Also, when you're in an area, you can actually ask the plants just like you ask the crystals. You know, you kind of start to feel, and when you're working with the plants, you begin to learn things. And then when you're creating a medicine for someone, you can kind of just dive into the energy and ask, you know, God to kind of help divine and guide. And then you'll know when to use rosemary and when to use, you know, olive, for example. So again, this book, actually some of my favorites. This book and both, well, it's a trio of books, both for male, female, and just the human, because we all have male or masculine, feminine energies. Relax into your breathing. This is a great book for the breath. This one's more on acupuncture and things. The web that has no weaver. It's also great for energy work. And the Chakra Bible. Good work. I've been working through here, and I can even hear my voice has changed right now. I'm working on clearing a blockage from an assault. So, pulling your resources together, planting your own seeds, like literal plants, so then you can save and you have your own tools to work with. So you don't have to buy herbs from an herb store. You have your own. And you can make it work in most living situations because that's how I'm doing it. Good luck. Cheers, everyone. And I will be in touch soon. Happy Sagittarius season.